The winner is going to come from the riders you can see on your screen, and Guillaume van Kersburg attacks for Wanty Group-Goubert with 1 kilometre to go, and he's being followed by Van Skip, the Czech rider. Look out for the French champion on the left-hand side, but he's boxed in at the moment. Viviani in the middle as well. It's Trentin through the middle in the yellow with 200 metres to go. He's gone for it. Sagan on the right side, the former winner. Look on the left though, you can see the French champion. It's Sagan at the front of the minute. Sagan's around, they're all following. Sagan is there, but here comes Viviani. It's Peter Sagan for a third time, and he becomes the most successful rider in the history of Gent-Wevelgem. He joins 5 other winners on 3 victories each, but with his podium places, nobody has ever done a gooder job on the roads of Gent-Wevelgem as the world champion. And my, he needed that victory.
He's forced onto the front, so Simon is more than happy. He goes again, accelerates, and just look at the face. Nobody can respond to the power of this young British rider. It's up to Dumoulin and Pinot, arguably with the bigger engines, but the man with the biggest engine so far in the Giro d'Italia as he enters the tunnel, and he can see lights again at the end of it with 6.5 kilometres to go, is an absolutely flying Simon Yates. He is, at the moment, the finest climber in this Giro d'Italia, building more time against the time trial specialist, time trialing himself to glory here. Simon Yates of Mitchelton Scott, been in the pink jersey since Mount Etna, taking his 3rd win of the Giro d'Italia so far in Zapata. What a virtuoso hat-trick of wins for Simon Yates.
Froome now, he goes on the offensive, he goes on the attack over the top of this final climb, and nobody at the moment can go with him.
Well, Chris Froome has now set this race on fire. Kenny Ellison has softened them up. The rest of the field with numerous body blows. They're all on the ropes, and then whilst they're on the ropes, the hammer blow has come.
Dumoulin is starting to drop the other riders.
Certainly is. Well, he's still got Thibaut Pinot. Race is imploding, it's going to be changing. 10 minutes and 31 seconds now for the Maglia Rosa. 4 times a winner of the Tour de France, winner of the Vuelta. Is he heading here to Giro d'Italia victory? It's only 37 seconds, but he crosses the line first. He takes the Cima Coppi and the prestige that comes with that, and now the plummet down into the Valley Road. Very, very sad to see Simon Yates. I'm not too sure if he's carrying an illness or something, because something has happened here. This clearly isn't right. He's gone from absolutely flying, well, to creeping up this climb. So sad to see this. Confirmation, Chris Froome is now the virtual leader, the Maglia Rosa. They had 75 kilometres to go, and now under the Flamme Rouge, and there he is, still the virtual Maglia Rosa on the road. Who would have thought it at the start of today? 22 seconds to the good, but Chris Froome, masterful performance, takes the win on top of the Jafrau.
Absolutely incredible. He hit out early. Look at what the staff, the team staff, they knew the plan, and it has delivered.
Kuss still attacking on this climb as he goes up and over the top of Empire Pass, leading the way, and now it's 8.7 kilometers down to Park City, where the finish line awaits the yellow jersey and stage leader Sepp Kuss.
And right now he's about to take 3 stage wins at the Tour of Utah. That's unheard of for a rider, a fantastic climbing rider right now. This young 23-year-old looking over his shoulder. Final drag coming up to the line.
One last look back, and Sepp Kuss has got to like what he sees. There's nothing in front of him and nothing but a finish line ahead of him.
Nobody can touch him now, and nobody could touch him the entire race, as Sepp Kuss is going to be pulling on that yellow jersey once he crosses the finish line on day number 7 here.
Inside 200 meters now, but look who's behind him. Bookwalter and Haig starting to catch up to Sepp Kuss. This one's not over yet. It's been a long week since they started in St. George. And now Sepp Kuss desperately trying to hold on for another stage win. But Bookwalter from BMC is coming up behind him. He will not make the catch. Sepp Kuss is going to win stage 6 today. A hero's welcome in Park City for the 2018 Tour of Utah champion, Sepp Kuss.
There is Nibali and there is Thibaut Pinot giving chase to Primož Roglic, and they seem to have broken away from the front of the group there. So the race is beginning to take shape now, and they're on the wheel of Primož Roglic.
Pino now with the slightly fresher legs, along with Vincenzo Nibali going clear. And at 3 seconds now, Roglic, well, he's probably on the mud flap of our camera bike as we speak.
Pinot.
There he is.
There he is.
As if by magic.
Well,
Back on.
Bernal, if he gets across to this group, which I think he will, he's only 3 seconds behind. So, to quote you, Rob, he's probably
motor pacing at the
just
moment.
behind this camera bike, and we'll see him now. There he is. Pino goes, but Nibali was at the front of that group of 4 and was just looking over his shoulder, wondering who's going to make the move. Thibaut looking quite extravagant. The gap has opened. The gap is a substantial one. Egan Bernal will not be winning this race. I wonder if he can hold on for the podium.
Valverde gone as
30
well.
seconds as the lead. Valverde's dropped back.
Yeah, Valverde gone.
Pinot too has opened the gap, and that's what he's been trying to do. He's made 4, 5, 6 accelerations, and finally he's broken Vincenzo Nibali. He's done what he set out to do, which is get away on the climb. Now there are 14 kilometers to do. Milan-Torino he won on Wednesday. He was second in the Tre Valli Varesini on Tuesday, 5th in the Giro dell'Emilia last Sunday, 9th in the World Championship road race, and now he wins the first monument of his career, the 2018 in Lombardia, and Thibaut Pinot begins a new phase of his career. Vincenzo Nibali, having been caught by the chasers, looked around, read their minds, gave it another effort and went away, and this in its own way is cycling genius.